Hello everyone, Locust Storm here. It's been a while, but we're back with Master Duel. I just went through like 20 minutes of downloading data for this game. But we're here now. And there's one deck we have yet to do. That being this. So we got 2 chapters to this story. Let's have a go. So it looks like this is about the Shiranui. Let's see what their deal is. Spectre slaying flames. In that era of warring states, heroes across the lands were in conflict with each other. Is this like our world with warring states, or is this the Six Samurai one? I don't know. As some struck to unify the land, nations formed and perished, and countless battles were waged. No place escaped the flames of battle, and the long-enduring wars wrought havoc not only on the fields, but also in the hearts of the people. And when the world was devastated, a unique type of monster appeared, the Spectres. The Spectres misled the people, and sometimes manipulated the wise into calling for more war. There was a young samurai who devoted his life to battling the Spectres. The samurai studied not only various schools of swordsmanship, but also the art of exorcism. Using the Shiranui style method, a fusion of the various arts, he sparked a war before anyone knew, along with like-minded people. The name of the samurai who vanquished countless Spectres has spread like ripples among them. In seeking his death, the Spectres attacked with a large army. Without losing a step, the Shiranui style confronted the assault. But no matter how strong he was, the samurai was merely a human. In the end, he was overcome, and the Spectres trapped his spirit inside his beloved katana. Meanwhile, the Spectres decreased in numbers and lost much of their power, slinking back into the darkness from whence they came. The Spectres disappeared, but the time will come when they will accumulate power and reappear. Though now his spirit sealed within his katana, the lore of battle and Shiranui-style techniques were passed on to posterity by his surviving comrades. Soon after the dark war between the young samurai and the Spectres, the world ceased to be at war. Peace had been restored, and an era when few knew of war was ushered in. The battle between the Shiranui style and the Spectres continued on. The current generation's successor is known as Shiranui Samurai, and in this post-warring state world, the young warrior shows bravery and courage. Along with Shiranui-style synthesis, he united with the spirit of the founder of Shiranui and dove headlong into the battle with the Spectres. Interesting. And now it's practice time. So I do not know how this deck plays at all. I think I know what one... I think I've heard of Shiranui Solitaire, but that's about it. Okay, so what makes Shiranui unique? There are a plethora of Shiranui monsters whose effects allow you to banish cards and whose effects activate when they are banished. Shiranui Spectre Sword in particular has an effect that lets you special summon a Synchro monster by banishing itself and another monster from the graveyard. If you use this effect well, not only can you continuously special summon Synchro monsters, but you will be able to maximize the effects of banished Shiranui monsters. Sounds like a plan. Oh, Gold Sarcophagus. Oh, I see. So Gold Sarcophagus lets me banish a card from... So Spectre Sword. If this card is in the graveyard, you can... Okay, so wait, if I banish this, then it just stays banished. Once per turn, if you control no monsters, send the card from your hand to the graveyard. Oh, I see. So we'll use your effect Send this to the grave. Send you from the bandage zone to the graveyard. Now I can activate Spectral Sword. Excuse me. Now we can summon this friend. Shiranui Samurai Saga. One zombie type tuner, one or more non-tuner zombie monsters. Multiple turn during either player's turn. Target a banished zombie monster, shuffle it into the deck. Okay. Oh, banished Spirit Master can destroy all face-up cards. Oh, destroy a face-up card. I was gonna say destroy all of them, that's a bit much. Okay, so this is definitely a deck that requires some thought in order to operate. Alright, now for the mirror match. Well, this is certainly an opening hand. Okay, I can't really use your effect at all. Once per turn, activate one of these effects. Banish a zombie from the graveyard. Target a zombie monster you control, banish it, then send it. I might have to do that. Okay, this hand is not great, but I think what we can do is... Oh, right. There we go. We banish you, and then we send a Shiranui to the graveyard. Which one do we want to send? Why are these monsters all so weak? Alright, that's the best I can do. Really? Okay, so now I gotta carefully plan what I banish here. I think we go for Solitaire. Now, Solitaire's effect lets me summon this card back from the Banish Zone. Raigeki. Well, what did you do? What's this do? No, I don't want to activate this. Great, you just banished my graveyard trap card. The problem is I don't have any way to revive cards. That's all I can do. only defense here is in sacrificing this weak card to blow up 2 of his cards. Yeah, might as well. And banish Solitaire. What? Why didn't anything happen? Alright, that'll do. Okay, I'll save your quick effects for later. I might need it. At least we're getting some damage on the board. Please don't draw a third Ronin. You do a third one? Not yet. Fine, I'll use your effect. Here we go. Hey, we drew another one. Look at that. Boom. And boom. Okay. If we can keep just one monster on the field, I have Raigeki in my hand, I can nuke his board. We've got this. Alright, let's summon you. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for it. I didn't even read what this card does, but let's just summon it anyway. And we will Raigeki. Was that Ash Blossom? Oh no, that was Shiranui Smith. It's over! Boom! That was a slow slugfest. We did it, though. Alright. Let's see how this ends. Though the world of humans have become powerful, the battle between the Shiranui style and the Spectres continued. Oh, the Mayakashi archetype, I see. The Shiranui Samurai and the spirit of the founder united into Shiranui Shogun Saga. He slashed a great many Spectres, but he could not eradicate them. The Shiranui Samurai was highly trained mentally and physically and possessed great skill, but they couldn't reproduce the grandeur of the founder's battle prowess. To seal off the Spectres, comrades of the Shiranui style rushed to prepare the final measures. The Spectres that noticed this seized upon the fort that had acted as their base. Meanwhile, the Shiranui style was readying the Shiranui style Samsara. By combining Shiranui Spirit Master and Shiranui Solitaire, they created a so-called gate connecting their world and the spirit world. What is to be done with that gate? In the cold atmosphere, the practitioners' chants reverberated. The Spectres surrounded the fort and gradually focused their siege. At the peak of the practitioners' chants, the ultimate Shiranui-style force appeared through the gate, the founder and apex. It was the form of Shiranui Sansaga. The Spectres were terrified. Among the Spectres, some still remembered being felled by this young samurai. The power of Shiranui Sansaga was tremendous, as he cut down the remaining Spectres and successfully sealed them away. And so, the war that waged for hundreds of years between the Shiranui style and the Spectres came to an end. It came to an end. Yet there is another chapter. Alright, so it looks like now we're gonna take on the Mayakashi's side of the story. Scheming creatures. Ah, the sins, the sins. At the bottom of a stagnant dark hole, curses echoed through the air. Ah, how sinful, how abominable. This is the spirit world, the realm of the dead, a place where negative energy in the world quietly stirs. In this world, where all sorts of things such as the undead roam, the beasts of the night hold the greatest power. Among them, the ones that possess the most fearsome power were called the Mayakashi. An ordinary supernatural entity that is not as powerful as they are would not even be able to reach the real world. The spirit world is small and dark. The leader of the Mayakashi, Yugioh the graceful Mayakashi, aiming to take over the vast world inhabited by humans, repeatedly invaded the real world. However, in the real world, even after a lapse of time, there were the Shiranui-style warriors that hunted the Mayakashi. Some prayed to the gods to exorcise supernatural beings, others cut them down with flaming swords. In the long fight, there were moments where it looked like the Mayakashi had conquered the real world. However, in the end, their plans were always stopped by the Shiranui-style warriors. Yet they did not give up. The Mayakashi regathered their lost power and waited for the arrival of another opportunity, patiently like a stalking tiger. Well, we already know they lost, though, because from the previous chapter. Well, let's see how this deck works. What makes the Mayakashi deck unique? These are monsters that unleash a myriad of effects by utilizing special summoning from the graveyard. Daki, the graceful Mayakashi, is a tuner monster that can resurrect itself if a Mayakashi is special summoned from the extra deck. By taking advantage of this effect, you can aim for a high-level Synchro summon, triggered by a single Synchro summon. In addition, Yugioh, the graceful Mayakashi, has an effect that allows the player to select one monster on the opponent's field when special summoned from the graveyard, making it a powerful countermeasure against the opponent. Okay. Use the effect of the Mayakashi to win the duel this turn. First, normal summon Hajin, the winged Mayakashi, summon Daki from the deck. So what do you do? With normal special summon a Mayakashi from your deck except Hajin. Yeah, sounds about right. Excuse me. Let's summon Daki. Now I can Synchro summon. Yeah, so the way this deck works is I'm going to Synchro summon a monster, Daki's going to resurrect herself, and then I use Daki and the Synchro monster to make another one. Daki resurrects herself, and I just keep going up the level chain, filling my graveyard with monsters. Alright, so what does Oboroguruma do? You can only control one. You can use each effect once per turn. If a Synchro monster in your possession whose level is 5 is destroyed by battle or card effect while this is in the graveyard, banish a zombie from the graveyard, special summon this card. If this card is special summoned from the graveyard, this turn your monsters can't be destroyed by battle. Okay, not terribly impressive. That's okay. Let's try Tsuchigumo. Daki resurrects. What does Tsuchigumo do? You only use each effect once per turn. If a Synchro monster in your possession whose level is 7 is destroyed by battle or card effect listed in the graveyard, banish a zombie, special summon this card. Okay, so they all seem to have this effect. If this card is special summoned from the graveyard, you can have each player send the top 3 cards of their deck to the graveyard. That okay, in a modern sense, that like benefits half the decks. Alright, let's try Tengu. Tengu, what do you do? Okay, if Synchro monster's level 9 is destroyed, banish the zombie, resurrect this card. If this card is special summoned from the graveyard, destroy a spell trap. Okay, well at least that's useful. Next is Yugioh. Alright, Yugioh attacks him. Alright, so we won. I'm surprised we didn't bring out Gashadokuro, though, the level 11. Well, that's okay. This may be an interesting mirror match. If it is a mirror match, I don't know if we're fighting the Shiranui or a Mayakashi deck for this, but it'll be interesting. Okay, we're fighting a Mayakashi deck. I was about to say that's literally the same play from the tutorial, but then you added extra stuff. More unit zombie. Okay, I know what to do. Daki, come to me. Alright, now we summon Daki. We special summon Yuki Musume. And then I have to mill a card. Oh, Mezuki, perfect. Alright, now we Synchro summon. Resurrect Daki. Synchro again. Resurrect Daki again. Did they give me Gashadokuro this time? They did give me Gashadokuro. Okay, perfect. Okay, we're gonna break this board apart. Daki comes back. We summon Yugioh. Finally, Gashadokuro. And then I guess just for the heck of it, we might as well resurrect Daki too. Alright, battle phase. Boom! What does this card do? Discard a card, then target a Mayakashi monster that's banished or in your graveyard, special summon it. Okay. Since the Mayakashi have interruption effects when they're special summoned from the graveyard, that could be useful. And I think that's it for me. He has no cards in his hand, so I think we might have already won. Or maybe not. Actually, yeah, let's activate this. Guard Unizombie. Resurrect Yugioh. And now Yugioh will destroy his card. Boom! Oh, look at that. Alright, I think if I just summon Unizombie and go to battle, then we've already won. Final blow! Boom! I think this was the easiest duel we've had in a while. And look at that, level 8. Alright. Let's see how this story ends, even though we already saw how it ended. From where one could not tell, the roar of ambitious fury could be heard. We are the flames of the spirit world. It is time to extinguish your meager embers. The Mayakashi are born into the spirit world. They have still been unable to take control of the real world. Mayakashi know that the world of humankind is ever-changing. To fulfill their long-held wish of conquest, they have devised various countermeasures. Even a Mayakashi with powerful spiritual powers can only achieve full strength in the real world when it is night. For the Mayakashi, sunlight was considered an abomination, and therefore to conquer the real world, they must plunge it into unending night. During the day, they transform into human form and observe the average man of the real world, as well as the movements of the Shiranui style. Sometimes they deceive the foolish, brainwashing them and feeding on them to gain power. By doing so, they accumulated spiritual energy for their impending great invasion of the real world. Well, how many years have passed since the fierce battle against the Shiranui style? Just when the threat of the Mayakashi was starting to fade from the memory of the people, the shrine of the Shiranui style was destroyed and the seal of the Mayakashi was broken. This was done by none other than the Mayakashi who remained in the real world after the previous war. Yugioh, the Ice Mayakashi. The leader of the Mayakashi, Yoko the Graceful Mayakashi, who returned with incomplete memories and powers. Huh. The return of the Mayakashi is near. And when they come, another battle with those of the Shiranui style will ensue. I guess they're just stuck fighting forever, just about. Well, that's okay. Alright. So we have cleared both of these now. What is this? I just want to see. Oh, wow. Okay, then. Well, that's going to cut it for today. We'll see when my next upload. Again, my schedule's just kind of busy, so it's difficult. But that's okay. I guess we'll try the SP challenge next time. I mean, I have 9,000 points up here at the top. I'll try to build a deck with those. And we'll see how it goes. Till then, everyone, hope you're having a good day. Locust Storm signing out.